Vinndication wins the Grade 2 Noel Novices Chase at Ascot last December. Mark Cranham by Jonathan Harding. 6 p.m. February 1, 2019. 2.25 Sandown 888 Sports Scilly Isles Novices Chase, Grade 1, 2 meters 4F, 5 Yo. ITV4 Vinndication bids to extend his unbeaten record to 7 when taking on 4 rivals in a competitive renewal of the 888 Sports Scilly Isles Novices Chase. The talented 6-year-old was last seen winning the Grade 2 Noel Novices Chase at Ascot last December and steps up to Grade 1 company for the first time. Despite being on a steep upward curve, trainer Kim Bailey suggested his stable star is a very different prospect at home on the gallops. Comparing him at home to the racecourse is a tricky one as he's a very laid-back individual. The trainer said, "He wouldn't give you a huge amount of encouragement at home, he does it in his own way. He is never going to be flashy at home and he is never going to be flashy on a race course either, but he is just an interesting character. He would be an interesting person to have a drink with actually." Vinndication, who has mostly competed on soft ground, will continue to race exclusively right-handed, something Bailey puts down to coincidence rather than preference. "I have always said he's a horse who goes on soft ground, but he has a good ground action watching him at home, so I don't know," the trainer said. "It's probably a case of his previous opposition slowing down on the ground while he was able to handle it. We could find out an awful lot on Saturday. We have also got this ridiculous thing at the moment where he has only run right-handed, which has been pure coincidence more than anything else." Vinndication holds entries for the RSA and JLT, for which he is a general 12-1 and 14-1 shot, at the Cheltenham Festival, but was not campaigned last spring due to injury. He was a very immature horse last year, and when he came back from his race at Huntingdon, he had a touch of sore shins, and you certainly can't go to Cheltenham with sore shins. You have got to gallop downhill, which puts more pressure on him, and I just felt he wasn't ready for it." Dipper stars renew rivalry. Lost in Translation and Defy Du Soi go toe-to-toe once again after coming home first and second in the Grade 2 Dipper Novices Chase at Cheltenham on New Year's Day. The Colin Tizard-trained winner is a 6-1 favorite for the JLT in March and remains over 2.5 miles here, but connections feel he could benefit from a longer trip next season. "We're chuffed to bits with him in the Dipper," said Joe Tizard, assistant to his father. "He's a really strong and brave horse that should get better and could definitely be the sort of horse for a King George next season." Lost in Translation's winning the Dipper at Cheltenham. Mark Cranham, he must first overcome Defy Du Soi, who has enjoyed an excellent winter campaign for trainer Philip Hobbs, beating top of the game in a competitive novice contest at Exeter in December before missing out by a length and a quarter in the Dipper. Hobbs said, "He looked like he was going to win jumping the last, but unfortunately he missed out in the dying stages. He seems in very good form and his preparations have gone well." What the others say. Gary Moore, trainer of Del Oro: "I'm very aware it's a massive ask. I had hoped the race would cut up a bit more, but on the plus side, the experience will do him good." Warren Greatrex on Mulcahy's Hill: "Last season's shallow hurdle might have left a mark on him, including first time out this season at FFO's loss. He then ran a belter at Bangor and after that we had a wind up, which transformed him at home. His whole demeanor seems different. He'll love the conditions and I think he'll outrun his odds." For the briefing from 8:30 a.m. daily on racingpost.com with all the day's latest going, weather, market moves and non-runner news.